man.
Oh, okay.
See, man, because I know you about to interview me, but we got to ask you the question, man. I can kill two birds with one stone.
Okay.
All right, Clifton Bradley, man. How we gonna stop these young boys? This is our spot. We've been interviewing, doing our thing for a few years at Avalon Park, Southside Chicago. And kids are playing. It's November 1st, man. The weather ain't too bad here in Chicago for November 1st.
It's not bad at all, man.
Okay, here you go.
The only solution.
Wait, let me ask the question. How are we gonna stop these young boys from terrorizing African American neighborhoods in cities like Chicago?
And not bringing in the National Guards.
You want to bring the National Guard?
I don't want to bring the National Guards. I still say the solution is Islam, and to put brothers from the Nation of Islam, through the Islam, which is located in Chicago and all around the globe, and the Black Panthers on these corners, to minimize the evil, divisive things that are being brought into our community to destroy and to create genocide.
Wait. You don't think
of Islam?
I know.
The Nation of Islam was brought into the projects in Chicago, and they curtailed the drug problem in Chicago. But what happened is the ADL said their contract has to be voided out because they are a religious organization. I said the ADL. Anti-Defamation League, for those that don't know. Have nothing against it.
I know. Okay. But do you think there's a grand conspiracy to destabilize African American neighborhoods and to destabilize and destroy African American men?
I'm not going to say think. I know that it's a grand conspiracy to destroy black men and black minds. And the television is a device that is used to help destabilize the black community by looking at all type of images of women shaking their booties and shaking their behinds and glorifying drinking a beer, and Martin glorifying living with a woman and he's not married to. These are images that are being projected into the minds of the youth to destroy the youth, to make them deviate, even if they thought about getting on the path of God, Allah.
You really believe that?
I know it.
All right. But
Islam is coming.
What about Orthodox Islam? You mentioned the Nation of Islam. You're not a member of the Nation of Islam. What is the Orthodox Muslims? What are the Arab Muslims doing to solve our problems in the African American community?
Be frank with you, man. You know, with some that I talk to, like it's an imam on 51st in Michigan in Chicago. That is, I can only name a couple because I don't know all imams. The imam is a preacher. Is equivalent to a preacher in the church. Is going door to door and talking to the drug dealers and going to brother, I forgot the brother's name. He's going to the liquor stores and letting them know that it is wrong to be selling alcohol and doing deviant things, selling these haram, which are evil things in the community.
Okay, all right.
Like the Islamic Brotherhood in Indonesia. It's doing something similar to that, and I think they're more or less Islamic brothers. The church has demonstrated that it's not going to do that.
Well, the bottom line, African American men do not have control over the minds of African American women, and I say that because women are teaching these young boys, and some are doing a great job, and some of these women make these young men, or they're not helping these young men, and they're out here becoming thugs, terrorists, urban terrorists in our community. What are we gonna do about our women, man?
Cover them up, my brother. I believe personally, you know what, that it's sad to see the woman in our state, and like said, the woman is the first teacher in the nation. Rises no higher than a woman.
So what we gonna do by capturing the minds of these sisters, man? They crazy. A lot of them, they just, you know, they nutty than fruitcake.
Got to get them to some type of religion, man.
So you think Christianity?
I don't think that.
Go ahead. You don't think the sisters in the church, man? You don't think Christianity is the way to go?
I know that Christianity is not the way to go, because they tell you that Jesus, peace and blessing be upon him, was the Son of God. And Allah has no sons. Allah has no daughters. They tell you that God, peace and blessings be upon him, he rested on the seventh day. God is not in any need of rest. He doesn't get decrepit and doesn't get old. Okay, I can point out some other flaws.
I know we get into theology. Yeah, I know we get into theology, man. But the trick is that a lot of these sisters don't know how to raise these boys. That's what I'm saying. We need men to raise these young boys, not girls. You would agree?
I totally agree with you.
You're the man.
A lady cannot teach a young boy.
Let's go back, man. Go ahead.
A lady cannot teach a young boy how to be a man. She could teach him how to act appropriately. But she does not hold the same attributes or characteristics as a man, so she does not have the ability to teach a young boy how to be a man.
All right, well, set your stuff up. You can interview me. Let's back up here now.
Everybody.
All right,
Islam is coming.
Islam, yeah, Islam, my brother. Yeah. All right.
Let's do that.